excellent Death God. Hello, hello, welcome. Welcome to Yufu's drawing lifestyle game room. I had a line and then I forgot the line, you know. So we're not gonna come up with lines anymore, but the voices are talking again, you know. Normal stuff, you know. We like having voices. Hello, I'm the voice. Hello, Queen, hello, Star! Hello, everyone. Minna, welcome. I don't know how to say welcome in Japanese. How do you say welcome? Yes, welcome. How are you on this fine 11 a.m.? This fine almost afternoon. What have I done this fine morning? Finally got here early for once? You did. Welcome. What have I done? I woke up at like 9 and then I scrolled YouTube for like an hour. And I replayed some amnesia scenes, you know? Because the new route I'm doing at the moment's less dramatic, so I'm not as into it. I like when my plots include, you know, death and fighting for your life. You are so low. How dare you be 4 minutes late? But then again, I started 4 minutes late, so like, you know, it is what it is. Hello, Solo. Feels like it's been a decade. It's been like 12 hours. I kind of low-key fixed the mouth for the model, but like not really. I took off V-Bridger, and now the mouth works better with just Vtuber Studio. I'm like, oh, all my efforts for nothing, but I can't do like the side mouth, the expressions I used to be able to do. So, you know, I'm fuffling. I need to figure out how to do this. Yeah. I can fix the mouth. Yeah, but now I can't do any of the cool V-Bridger stuff. Because I don't know what I did, but I killed it. But I'll see if I can fix it at some point. I did add the microphone, the REDRAWING, so it should be more precise in theory. In theory, potentially. But then, wait, if I turn the mic off, does it just stop tracking it? Oh no, it's fine, okay. Jokes, but yes. How are you? What are your plans for today? / tomorrow? / this isn't 4 a.m. for Solo, no. Is this like 8 p.m. or something around then? I'm getting my time zones mixed up. What do I have on today? After stream, I plan to study, but you know, knowing me, I'll probably just end up finishing the drawing and then play some amnesia and then go to bed. 7 p.m. this time around. That's pretty good, yes. Go to sleep early. It does feel like I'm keeping you guys here. It's like the never-ending stream, the never-ending. You're here for the rest of forever. I was thinking, okay, you know chorus battles, right? Where you get into teams, right? And people sing, people mix, people do art and make the music video. And usually it's like team eliminations, right? It's like 50% leave, and then next time is 50%, and then there's like a final winner. What if there was like an endless chorus battle and just one member from all the teams? Like if there's 80 teams, for example, and 5 people on each team, just one of the 5 got voted out by their group to be eliminated. And then it just went on and on and on and on. And then it would take like 5 years to actually finish it. I don't know, I thought that was interesting, and then you're suffering forever and ever and ever. So that's what I was thinking of last night. When I should be sleeping, I was like, what if there was an endless chorus battle? Worst case scenario, I can have it in the background while playing a game. Okay, but what about? Wait, this is really dystopian. What about the endless stream, but you have to watch? If you don't watch, then you turn into a loaf of bread. Like, if you die inside the stream, you die in real life. Yes. How long do you think you'd last watching one stream before you die? Would you even want to? Like, what's the point if you're not really living if you're just watching it the whole time, right? I feel like that's less interesting than a chorus battle, maybe. Because in a chorus battle, you can submit your lines and then wait for the results. And then you have that period of anxiousness of like, am I going to be kicked out? Do I die inside the game, die in real life? Anyway, yes. What else has been going on in life? Not much, really. It's day 2 of contemplating if I want to buy the 2 Otoge. But I have to pay for the animation for my cover soon. I need to contact artists about that. Animators. I keep forgetting to do that. And I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow. And I'm sorry to all the animators who I've ghosted because I haven't had time to respond to all of you. But we will get there, and at least one surely will be released by my birthday. You know, surely. What else? See, this is the issue with doing stream right after the last one. It's like nothing new has happened in my life. The only thing that happened since the last time is I went to sleep. I went to sleep. There have been no major life developments. Oh yeah, but Ellie did ask me an interesting question. How many people do you have, like, meaningful conversations, she says, meaningful conversation with every day? that can include like parents, people you talk to online, basically anyone. Like, what? How many people would that be? Because I was counting and I'm like, do I count the person at the store, at the chemist, who I was asking if they have vitamin D? I was asking if they have vitamin D. And like, if I didn't talk to them, like, I would consider that meaningful. Because if I didn't talk to them, I would be lost in that store walking around forever, accidentally buying the child one instead of the adult one. And it's also the child one I'm allergic to the flavor of. You know? So, I would consider that a meaningful conversation. But she's like, no, don't consider that. So I was like, okay, who did I talk to? I talked to this person, I talked to my dad, talked to this person, I talked to this person, I talked to this person. And I'm like, wait, the streams count? Surely, maybe. My absolute confidence with that. Oh wait, I did draw yesterday. And that's what we're here today for. Today we will draw IRASUTOYA. If you guys know the IRASUTOYA, they are the free to use Japanese pictures, drawings, that you can use for like shorts. You see them a lot in shorts actually, or just edits in general. And if you saw the thumbnail, we will be drawing that one. I did speedrun that sketch during a lecture. Because I needed a thumbnail, and then I realized like the sketch is pretty scuffed, but it's fine, you know. And the thumbnail is also kind of scuffed because I was like losing my sanity and I don't know how to do thumbnails. But daijoubu datomo. So allow me to show you. Kore desu. I did work on it just a bit before stream because, you know, I got annoyed with it. So this is the hair before, and then I decided that's boring. That's boring. We gotta add more detail. So now, wrong layer. Now we have more detail in the hair, and I think that looks a lot better. Because yesterday I suddenly decided I was going to improve my art. And I drew this. I just sketched this in like 35 minutes maybe yesterday. And I was like, okay, we're going to put a lot more detail into the hair than usual. Which isn't like much more than usual, but like I keep going between lots of detail and less detail, blah, blah, blah. And it goes like yo-yo forward and backwards, and you never know what you're going to get with me. It's either going to have like lots of detail, or it's going to be like how I had it before, like that. Always one or the other. Why is she bold? There we go. And I totally was not inspired by Bite with Cure. You know, look at all that detail in that hair, you know? So I was like, what if I put that much detail into my art? You know, I really love the artist who did all the amnesia stuff. So that is what I tried to do for this one. And yeah, the hair is green, but you know, hair is always green. Maybe Yufu was subconsciously inspired by Yuzu-Kyo from when I watched the anime years and years and years ago. It could have been, but I doubt it. I think it was just based on Amber from Rune Factory, but you never know. So, we have the IRASUTOYA. I did fight for my life with the anatomy, and I don't think the perspective is correct. Like, I had my perspective lines, but they're always, like, wonky because I don't use a ruler because I'm lazy like that. So I don't think it makes sense. But at the same time, I'm also slightly lazy. So that's what we're going to go with today. Like, that is not how a body works. Like, where does the shoulder come out? From here? See, anatomy is not my passion. But, like, I saw that one video of what you've learned from art after doing like 11,000 hours or something, and I'm already at like 4,000 hours or 5,000 hours or something, so that means I'm like halfway through mastering the skill. But like, it doesn't feel like it. I feel like I should have been studying art a lot more. I feel like I could have been much better. I feel like I'm behind on skill where I should be for how many hours I put into this. Does that make sense? So I feel like I need to speedrun, improve. I'm gonna fall behind my hours, which is a dumb way to calculate it, but it's what I was thinking. Like, do you guys have any skills you've put way too many hours into? Like, I guess even like games count, right? Like if you spend like 4,000 games. Valentine, hello! Welcome. Looks cute. Thank you. Welcome. I'm drawing the IRASUTOYA, like the picture in the top left, because it's been a trend on Twitter recently, where people are redrawing the IRASUTOYA, the free Japanese like drawings. So I'm redrawing it. I'm glad it looks cute. We don't look at the hands. We don't look at those. And there's also a book on this table, which isn't as straight as normal. But you know, you want to know what I'm gonna put on this book? I mean, it's no surprise what I'm gonna put in this book. Wait, let me redraw it real quick. Of course, I'm gonna try and draw a little doodle of Iki and of You know, I'm fueled by otoge right now. If it were not for otoge, I don't know. I wouldn't be as insane right now, which is maybe good. But you know, I live off insanity. That is insaniki. Yes, do you guys have any skills? Like, skills you've been working on for a trillion bajillion years? Like, anything you've put 4,000 hours into or more? Like, I know these stories of, like, the grandpas and stuff having played Animal Crossing for, like, 10,000 hours. You're like, whoa, you're a pro Animal Crossing player. Like, other than art, I don't think I've put that much time into anything. I don't even think, like, singing I've put that many hours into. Trillion bajillion? Trillion bajillion, exactly. I like the phrase, a trillion bajillion. I was gonna say word, but there's a phrase in it. Learning guitar? Ooh, how long have you been learning for? I feel like a lot of people around me have started learning. My dad can play guitar. I remember when my mum first got him the guitar, she was like really regretting it because he wasn't good at start and it like hurts to listen to. So I feel like I kind of worry that that's what took me away from wanting to learn an instrument. Like if people are gonna complain about it being bad at the start. But I feel like being at the start is always the hardest, right? Hardest part of being a skill. But I learned the word amateur, right? Comes from like the word to love, like you love the craft and that's why you do it, instead of it coming from like a dirty word, as they said. So it's not really something to be ashamed of being an amateur. It means you love it, right? I know, I thought that was sweet. There are so many skills I would love to start, but I feel like as a kid I started drawing, you know, and I got past the hard stage when I was a kid and didn't really care. I feel like if I tried to learn a skill as a teen, I would have just given up a lot faster. I don't know, maybe that's just a me thing. So I was like not good with failure as a teen. Like, of course I'm not good with it now. I don't think anyone's good with failure, but you know. Are there any other skills you want to learn? Because I would want to learn like animation for chorus battles and stuff. So then I could make my own covers, right? I could draw it, I could sing it, I could mix it, I could like make the video for it. I would save a lot of money if I did that, but it would also take a lot of time to learn all those skills. Like I remember there was a thing on Twitter where people were getting mad. And there was like a whole discussion about animators not getting paid enough. And they only really get paid like $2 an hour or something for all the work they do. Because that includes like getting assets, getting credits, and like composition, storyboarding, blah, 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 blah. And like I never, a while ago I didn't consider it being that much. And I would always be like, okay, you do your own thing. But now I am more like, I will find you assets. I will find you the credits. I will storyboard this for you. Because I know it's a whole bunch of work. And it's like graphic design with moving parts, which is very scary. Okay, the more I work on this headband, the worse it looks. So I'm just going to take a break from this headband. We're just going to go back to how it was. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, we're going back to the start headband. There we go. Easy peasy. I did want to fix these eyes because they were done really lazily. So, good boy. Good boy. Do you think some hobbies are easier than other hobbies? Because, like, there's a whole Dunning-Kruger effect. I think that was the one. Of, like, where... Good one! Yeah, I was like that as well. I was like, wait, what did I just say? Yeah, okay, anyway. I was like, what's a hobby that seems easy? I feel like pottery... I wouldn't say pottery's easier than like drawing or anything, but I feel like if you're a beginner, it's still gonna not look bad, you know? I feel like if you're a beginner at art, it's always gonna look really horrendous. I think some hobbies just are nicer to beginners, and they just like look nicer to the person who doesn't know much about it. I don't know, maybe that's just a me thing, because I tried pottery once, and it like surprisingly looked pretty good, I think. Like a first try was pretty good. But then if I look at my first art, it's like, that did not look pretty good at all. So, you did catch your phone. I know. It was unintentional unless you want to pay for it, you know. I do like okane kasegu. Watashi wa star. I feel like money could get me to do most things. That's so bad. That's so bad. Choco! Hello! Hello, hello! We were talking about skills. And how like 10,000 hours is like what you need to be a pro, right? And like I feel like I've spent like 4,000 hours, I think I calculated, for art. And I feel like I'm not at the 4,000 hours level of art yet. So I feel like my skill is lagging behind how long I've spent on it. So maybe I've just been wasting time and I need to like practice harder. I know, that's what I was thinking. And then I was like, what are other hobbies that we spent that much time on? Like other games or anything you've spent 4,000 hours on? I don't think there's anything else I've spent this much time on. Please, welcome by the way. Welcome by the way. And I'm redrawing these eyes because yes, that's not really indicative of skill. I know, but like hearing the 10,000 hours become a master, blah blah blah, and I'm already like halfway through, and I'm like, I'm not near a master. I need to like put more effort into actually learning rather than just drawing. Because it's always kind of sad when I see like a friend I haven't talked to in a long time, and they have been drawing right for like a long time, and they haven't really improved, and it's been like 4 years, and you're kind of like, how? How have you not improved in 4 years? But like you don't say that to them, but you kind of feel bad that they haven't been improving. As of learning is indicative of skill. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah. Strength doesn't really make you improve. I know, and it's kind of sad. Like, I used to think, because I would improve just from like drawing, not really learning. I guess I was learning, but like I wasn't thinking about it too much. I wasn't like, oh, I need to improve this, blah blah blah. And it just naturally got better as my eyes got better for seeing mistakes. So I don't think I was like consciously learning for a lot of it. So then I kind of got the idea that like, oh, I'll learn even if I don't work on it. And that's kind of how I was doing it for like a few years. But now it's like, yeah, I'm not going to improve unless I improve, you know? So finally your girl is learning anatomy. Sort of. Like, muscles hurt me. I don't know how muscles work. But I did try and like do some practice yesterday. With like pose and with Ukyo to reference how much detail to put in their hair. Cha-jam! So I did try that yesterday. I think it is a lot better than the ones I was doing before. But I feel bad because I was doing an art trade with Ellie, right? And then my art... I finished the piece, right? And then my art just improved a lot afterwards. So like this is what I did for Ellie, the art trade, this now. And it did take a long time. Like, I don't know if you could see if I do a time-lapse. Does it show the time-lapse if I go to time-lapse, export time-lapse? Does that show up on the screen? It does not, But anyway, basically, it took like 5 hours, so I did put all my effort into it. And then the next one is like, oh, well, that pose is much better. I improved right after. So now I feel bad, you know? But that's also the case with commissions, right? Like, you're proud of it, and then you improve, and you feel kind of like embarrassed that you gave them all this old stuff. Okay, it's probably just a me thing, because they are happy, like, the commissioned people are happy with what they got. But I look back at it, and it's like, if I redid it, I could do it so much better. I think I did that when I was younger. If I would give out art or whatever, because I wasn't taking commissions, no one wanted my art. But so I would do that, and I'd give them free art. And then, like, a month later, I'd be like, oh, well, that was terrible art. I'm gonna draw you again. I think I did that, or at least I planned to do that. But it's not very time efficient. But I think it's good to get yourself out there and, like, put bad stuff on the internet, you know? Because, like, once you're okay with making mistakes, then it's easy to learn, you know? Like, I should start showing my really, really, really bad drawings so that I feel more confident about drawing these ones and making mistakes in front of my you friends. Branding. There we go. So I do have, like, a trillion bajillion files. Because I hoard all my files. I feel like most of my laptop storage space is just Clip Studio. I wonder if I have my first digital drawing on here. I doubt. Tomodachis will never get old. Tomomodachi. Every time I say tomodachi, I think of tomomodachi, so that I hesitate and I'm like, Let me see if I can find an old one. Yeah, let me just change. I don't want to open a weird file, because, you know, past me may have drawn some weird stuff. Like, I don't think I did, but... I just gotta check. What is this picture? How old is this? Okay, this is a bad one. I'm gonna show you this one because it's bad. Wait, let me just get rid of the watermark. There we go. Okay, I remember this one. Even at the time, I wasn't super proud of it. Like, good job me practicing perspective. Oh, it does have the date. This was 6th of February last year. That's quite a while ago. Like compare it to Kore. Like that definitely is improvement. This snare. Like I'm still gonna like need to practice like depth and stuff. And I was gonna work on this one with depth later, like edit it, but this was early last year. Yeah, the hands are questionable as well. Ooh, have you seen that trend of like editing your old art? I could do something like that. I could just like take off all these filters. There are glasses? Oh, there's a glasses one. I used to draw a lot of round glasses like that. It is lazy, but it does look cute. But oh well. So don't mind me, I'm just gonna casually do over this. So this is what I've learned since. Hair generally starts from one point, there, so we'll do that here. And then we will have the hair go out from that point, which it wasn't exactly doing before, but it's gonna do now because I force it to. Even with the sides, it all comes out from that one spot. If I'm getting this completely wrong, just let me know. Maybe I learned things wrong. Okay. There we go. That looks better already, I think. Okay. And then I don't know where buns come from, so we're just gonna keep them there. But they're more on equal sides now. Or not. But trust, I'm just gonna add an ahoge because I like ahoges and other bits of hair sticking out. Because I like bits of hair sticking out. Okay. And then we might just flatten. Jokes, it's already flattened. And then for the sake of the face shape, we will draw our guidelines in. Well, sort of, because I can't draw straight lines. We'll put the eyes a bit lower, maybe. Flat is justice? When did I say flat? Oh yeah, flatten the layer. Bruh. Okay. And then I'll make the mouth smaller, because I just like smaller, because it's cute. That, like that. Okay, we'll move that up just a bit. And then we will shrink it again. See, that's a lot better, I think. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was, right? And then maybe we'll move the whole chin up so it's like smaller face. Like, ta-da! What would I do without the liquify tool? I'm kind of like embarrassed about how much I rely on the liquify tool though, but... Oh well, oh well. How do I do these eyes though? They're like so glassy and detailed. I don't think I've done them like that in a bit. See, that looks a lot better. See, good job us. Improving old art. But I'm not even going to try with that anatomy. Like, why would I do that perspective? Okay, but... Oh, yeah, that was... Let me get it before and after then. So this is before. Oh, was it always that color? And then after. See, that's a lot cuter. It's a lot cuter. I like that. So I will try and do more cool perspective-y ones in future. I believe, perspective-wise, it would be like... Do-do-do-do, shoulder, do-do-do-do, shoulder. And then maybe like do-do-do-do, wrong one. And then down here. Then it would get like bigger up here. Then the hand would go here. And then the body would go like wee. And it would go like wee. It'd go like wee. Go like wee. No. Go like wee. And go like wee. That's kind of what I did. I think. Yeah, that looks terrible. Jokes. Maybe not. Maybe that's not how it goes. But that's why we're not going to work with that today. We're going to go back to the IRASUTOYA. With these eyes. And I do want to try and give them like more expressive faces. Like this one has more expressive face than the Ellie. I'm sorry, Ellie. I tried. Something maybe like an open mouth. I feel like I do a lot of closed mouths, but I think open generally gives the opportunity to do more. Even though the original doesn't have an open mouth, but... And I always do this one expression with like the wee type face. Or we could just do that, you know, and we could have that as like under the lip. Or not, or not. Okay, okay, I'm gonna open the mouth. I'm gonna open the mouth. Ta-da! That note. Moving that down. Okay, okay. Okay, I think the expression's kind of boring and I couldn't tell you why. So maybe I'll change the eyebrows. Now she can just be concerned. It's like, oh, onegaishimasu. My idol. Please, please come to Australia. Because concert ni ikimasu. Ikitai. Yo. I think the eyes are too far apart. I've drawn face for a trillion years. I remember like the hardest thing to draw when I was younger was drawing eyes. Like, isn't that the main thing people struggle with when they start off? It's doing eyes and getting them to be like the same position across the face or blah blah. Get them even, like the whole ha ha ha, can't draw the second eye meme, right? They'd always like close the eyes, and same with hands, they'd hide the hands behind the back or something. And I remember seeing posts of people asking for art feedback, and the only response that people would respond with is like, don't be a coward and draw the other eye. Like, I also did that. Because eyes are hard to draw. My guidelines are never good, so... Why is Sarlo doing the glare face? Sarlo, are you not drawing your eyes? Sarlo, you should draw your eyes. Sarlo... Interesting how just every skill requires you to be vulnerable and be okay with failure. But then I guess once you learn that skill, to be okay with failure, then it's easier to pick up other skills, right? Like once you have one skill, you'll know how the learning process works. Oh, learning is just about learning how to learn, isn't it? No, I don't think that made the eyes any better. I think that made them worse. Or not. Maybe it was better, but like... Something is off. Something is off. It's bothering me. Okay, if I... Usually it's the mouth whenever I've issued it. It's usually the mouth that's the problem child. So, I'm just gonna remove the mouth, you know? You don't need to be able to speak or eat or breathe or... That's daijoubu. And I'll just change your eyebrows back. There we go. And now she looks happy-ish again. Okay. Ooh, maybe it's the under. Under the eye. Under the sea. Under the... Okay. No, that's definitely worse than it was before. Okay, we're just gonna leave it as it is. I don't know if that makes logical sense with anatomy, but I think it looked better, so... What is art if not trial and error? Okay, I definitely think the mouth is still a struggle. Power of logic. Power of not logic. Maybe. Power of fight for your life. Onegaishimasu. Onegaishimasu. Now she looks stressed. She's like, am I gonna get these tickets? These are meant to be tears. Or sweat, like, am I gonna get these tickets? I don't think I'm gonna get these tickets. Please, onegaishimasu. Give me the ticket! Okay. I'll just keep trying, and I'll just keep trying different mouths out. Because, like, if it's open mouth, then the chin would go down more. Maybe I'll try an open mouth. I'm not really thinking of perspective when I'm doing this. Well, I probably should. Because there's so many things to remember. Like perspective, and anatomy, and lighting, and contrast, and... maybe all of this just goes up a bit. Wait, that might have improved it, but the hair looks too tall now. This is so trial and error. Like, some people would know where the mistake is and how to fix it. And I'm just like, well, the mistake's around here somewhere. Okay, well, the eyes are still messing me up. Are you too far apart? I think you are too far apart. And maybe you are too large as well. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it anyway. Okay, I'm assuming it's brown eyes just because it's like a black dot. Imagine if humans just had dot eyes like that. And not like fully drawn, detailed, illustrated eyes. What if it was just dot? Like a hyper-realistic drawing and then the eyes are just like... Just like... On the most detailed drawing of your life. Imagine if you went outside and your boss looked like this. Just like scribbled on face instead of the real face. Wait, what if I get a picture of a person? Who's a person? Who is a person? Okay, I'm just gonna search up person. And then I will take the first picture of Google. Okay. Being the go-to person. Okay, so this is our sacrifice. The first person. Okay. So imagine this is your boss. Okay? Just a random dude from Google. Demosa. Imagine. Goodbye eyeball. Goodbye eyeball. Goodbye mouth. Goodbye nose. Maybe that's really scary. Okay, and then let me blend this real quick. Like, imagine this is your boss, and you go to work one day, and then they just look like this. And they're like, "Oi, make sure your things are in by tomorrow." And you're like, "What happened to your face?" It's like, "Don't worry about it. Just make sure your things are in tomorrow." That reminds me of like how the narration in Parkour Civilization is like, did Parkour Civilization just take over my life? Potentially. The first thing you see, welcome back. I was just talking about like if real people had eyes like this. Like if your boss was like, "Oh, get your stuff due in tomorrow, but also my face looks like this, but don't mind that." Dirt Civilization? Is Dirt Civilization just reality? We have dirt on the ground. Wasn't there like a new civilization that's coming out, like PvP Civilization or something I saw this morning? I think it was like episode 5, or maybe it was a full thing. I'm not sure, but I should keep up with the civilizations. I haven't watched like Minecraft stuff in ages until Parkour Civilization, and suddenly I'm just watching it all, you know? Parkour Civilization, my beloved. Why was it so good? And I was in the middle of watching the second Parkour Civilization. I feel like if you showed that to people in school, they'd probably learn a lot. Not just in like film classes, but in like morals and society and blah. I feel like it was a good lesson. You know, maybe if we showed every lesson in Minecraft form, then kids would enjoy school a lot more. Like, if they taught me life skills in Minecraft, I think I would learn a lot faster. What do you guys think? What do you think the best way of learning would be? Because you know how sometimes teachers just put on movies and it's like, okay, learn from that. Do you guys learn much from just movies? I don't think I learn much from just movies. How do your taxes in Minecraft? And they explain it in terms of like carrots and stuff and wheat. It's like, okay, so if I have this much wheat, you need to give this much wheat to the government so that the government can make sure everyone else has enough wheat, you know? Desne, that's what taxes are for, right? I'm suddenly like, wait, do I know how the economy works? Taxes so they can pay for stuff like public stuff, right? Desne? I think billionaires should be taxed more. Okay, I'll stop. Best way to learn through Minecraft. What else could you teach in Minecraft? I think it'd be difficult to teach like difficult maths where you can't really like visualize it. Like, how would you do differentiation and integration in Minecraft? I guess you could draw like the parabola, but I think it would be harder to do anything else. You then maybe should buy carrots. I mean, if you came up to me in real life and was like, okay, well, here's a carrot. Can I be a member? I'd probably be like, yeah, I like carrots. I like carrots. Yes, thank you, members. Thank you, members. You are funding the autoge addiction. Whenever I buy an autoge, I'm like, this is thanks to all of you. My budget. My autoge. But then again, if you want to, like, strike against me and don't want me to ever play autoge again, you know, that's what you gotta do. You just unmember. Also, are you able to buy memberships in advance? My friend was asking me that, and I was like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And I can't believe it's almost Halloween. It's almost Halloween. That's crazy. And another day passed. And as if... It's only been, like, tonight. But, you know, still. Last night. Another day passed, and I still have not planned anything for Halloween. And I still need to do the 1K thing. But I don't know if I have time to prep something interesting. Wow! Thank you so much, Lazzle. Carrots a week, don't know how much for some. Yes, thank you. I will... I will not drop my mic. Hello? But arigato! I will go shopping and I will be like, hello, parents who are shopping with me. We need a carrot. And they'll be like, hello? Are you even able to buy just wheat at the grocery store? Or do we just consider bread wheat? I could buy bread and carrots and just eat them together and be very confused and like, concern everyone. Like, it just woke you up. Sorry, it woke me up too. Like, it's balancing inside a wafer can today. Let me draw it. Like, the setup gets worse every day of my life. So this is a mic, right? And previously, it was in a tissue box, which was on another box, right? That's what it was before. But now... Wait, let me just move this to the left. Now, it is like... inside a luxury cream-filled wafers rolls can. You know? It was like this. With the wafers, because there used to be wafers in there until I ate them all. And then it's balancing on this really small plastic container that's not even box-shaped. It's kind of round. So that's why it's falling off. I think both setups are, like, atrocious, actually. But I don't really have anywhere I could put, like, an actual stand. So, you know, this is what we gotta deal with. But at least it looks more secure like this. But it's not, because this underneath is, like, really, really shaky. Like, incredibly shaky, but... It works. It works. You know what's sad? I used to have the blanket behind it so it would get rid of the echoey sounds. But then I realized it doesn't sound as clean. So I just stopped using it. And now it sounds, like, easier, more high quality, even though it's, like, less clear. I don't know. Maybe I'm making things up. I know, but... Okay. Back to the drawing. Back to the... Okay. Oh, I wanted to keep using Rosteri's way of doing eyes, which is basically just my way, but I need to like blend this more. And I forget to blend it. You know, when you blend stuff, it makes it look more cool. I didn't have a better word for that. That was so sad. I thought I had cool vocab, but I don't have cool vocab. I definitely do want to improve so that when I do get to 10,000 hours, I can actually say, yeah, it is 10,000 hours to become a pro. Because right now, I'm halfway through it. I don't think I'm, like, halfway to being a pro. Unless I, like, really, really start practicing a lot harder. Even if you don't have cool vocab. Ah! Thank you, I think. I don't feel cool having to use the words, like, cool instead of something fancier. Like, English class taught me many cool words. And then, funnily enough, I graduated. And I never had to use the words again. Instead of panopticism. We know I use panopticism. I need to use panopticism more. I've taken a break from using panopticism and it's like messing me up. I don't know how I said things. But yes, thank you, Sorlo, potentially. Graduating W? Yeah. You know what's so sad? My friends are graduating uni next year. And I'm still stuck here for 3 more years. Like, I better get a good job. I better work for Apple or something. Like, at this rate, it's not worth it. I have to do honors. I don't even know if I'm going to get into honors. You know? Like, my average has only been like 75. But like on the website, it's like, you need about 75. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna leave it at 75. But then they decided they're gonna cut it so only a few people can get in. So it's like, oh, maybe I need to be getting like 85. So next year, I'm gonna actually try a lot harder. I say that, but you never know. You never know. And don't mind how I'm just redoing this whole thing again, this art thing, because it's kerfuffling me. Lame vocab. I do remember once though. Oh, it was someone I really don't like. It was someone I really don't like. And they sent me like a how good your vocab thing. And it was like, here's the word, and then you have to guess what it means. And I got really, really high. I was like top 1% or something, top 0.1 or something. It was really, really good. But to be fair, I didn't know what most of these words meant. I was just guessing them. Especially at the end, they were really long words. And I'm like, well, it sounds like this word. And this word sounds like this word. And then if this word sounds like this word. Like, you know that whole thing in a maths question, if the answers are like 2, 4, 6, and you get 72.5, you're like, well, it's closest to 6. So 6 must be the correct answer. That's what I was doing for this vocab quiz. It's like, well, I was completely off, but like, that's the closest option, so we're gonna go with that. And I did really well. And then I sent to my friends and laughed if they did much worse. Maybe I'm mean. Maybe I'm mean. You know, I don't remember what I was talking about before that, so that's why we have the awkward pause. Or I'm like, what do I talk about? What do I usually talk about? Don't heart being mean. I'm trying to be less mean. At least I'm self-aware. I feel like especially as a teen, I was like incredibly judgy. But so you've got, oi! You know, maybe I'll get known for being the awkward, you know, girl fail for a reason. You know, branding. I'm so good with branding. But I used to be a lot more judgmental because I used to be like afraid. I still am afraid, of course, but like I'm less afraid now of being judged by other people. So then I would judge other people in turn because I thought it was normal to be judged because I was worried about being judged. So I judged them so it would be normal, you know. And then I'd worry that I'd be judged because I know I judge people, other people that much, which is kind of not great. But you know, we don't like high school days. I don't think high school's good for the mental health. You know, I saw some stats in psych class where it's like mental health gets worse around this age. And then it stops for a year and then it gets worse at this age. And I'm like, wait, they're the ages we're in school. And the year it's okay is the year if we take a break between high school and uni. So the correlation. Like, I've been thinking, every time I think about this kind of thing, I'm like, what would make schools better for people? Do you think grouping people by personality traits and like, I was gonna say learning styles, but you know the whole thing like, oh, I'm a visual learner. That thing, that doesn't exist. That's not a real thing. People just generally learn better with like multi-modes. Like, it's easier to learn if you have both picture and words than just one or the other. So if they say they're a visual learner, it probably means they probably do better with both. But like, everyone's better with both. So anyway, that's psych lesson for you. But probably having like introverted people and extroverted people in different classes might help with like learning, right? Or like loud people and quiet people at least. But that would definitely be like separating people and they wouldn't get to meet other people who are different from them. So then I think maybe that's a bad idea. What if people got to decide their own classes? I think that would be really hard, right? But then if we gave them responsibility, maybe they'd like that. Maybe they'd be okay with that. And maybe they'd give themselves good teams and stuff, good classes. Because you've all had classes with like all these terrible people like all together. And you're like, how did the teachers let all these troublesome students get in the same class together? It's always funny though when you see all these students arguing with the teachers. Like I feel bad for the teachers. And I think a lot of substitute teachers are like crying after teaching my classes. Like it wasn't me, I didn't do anything. I just sat there, I was like, Jordan, please be quiet. Why are you arguing with the religion teacher? And they were like fighting, like yelling about the aircon one time. And I was just sitting there like, I know you don't like this class, I don't like this class either, but like you could at least pretend to work. Like I'd pretend to work even though my phone is behind my laptop. I'm a bad influence, okay? I'm a bad influence. Don't follow me. Don't follow me. Stay in school, kids, and do well. It will give you many life opportunities. And that's all I had for my rant about school. I am kind of worried though, like, worried that when I become older, and if I have kids of my own or whatever, I'm worried I'll forget what being a teen was like. Thank you, Solo, for listening to the rant. Like, I'm worried I'll forget what being a kid's like, right? And then maybe I'll treat my kid badly, you know? But like, because I think I was writing notes before, like, a few years ago, when being a teen was, like, horrendous. It wasn't that bad. I'm just exaggerating. I'm dramatic for the sake of being dramatic. And I would write notes to myself, like, if I have a kid, make sure I don't do this. Make sure this happens. Make sure blah, 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 blah. Working on an essay while I watch? That's multitasking. That's so good. I was about to ask, like, how do you do that? And I realized I'm also multitasking, aren't I? I'm speaking while drawing. But I feel like writing is a lot harder for me to do while multitasking. Like, if I'm listening to music while writing, the writing quality goes down like 90%. And I think reading is my worst skill for multitasking. Like, I can't read nothing if I'm trying to do anything else. Like, if I'm listening to music, I can't read. If I'm drawing, I mean, I can read chat, but like, if you sent me a huge paragraph, I wouldn't be able to do them both at the same time, and I'd have to like pause the art to read, which is like fine and everything. But I think you guys notice that while I read, sometimes I just stop drawing. You know, I sometimes just stop drawing. Maybe you're gonna be hyper aware of this now, and every time I read chat, I'm just gonna stop drawing. So hard while eating? Like, I need to focus on reading to read well? Oh, that's interesting. I feel like when I'm eating, I can do most things. That don't involve my hands, of course, because like early. Wait. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I can definitely watch while eating. I can definitely read while eating, but I can't do anything with my hands while eating. Like, I can't eat and draw at the same time, but I can watch and eat, or I can listen and eat. Maybe I'm bad at speaking and eating as well. And then that's kind of sad though, if you suck at speaking and eating at the same time. Or maybe that's fair because you have to use your mouth for both. But then if you're going out and like having dinner with someone, for example, and you can't speak while you eat, and then it's just awkward silence. You know, I don't have a specific moment of this to tell, but like, that's just how I feel. Like, read a book. Also, like, to fully take in the information and stuff. Like, especially if it's like a hard text or something. Because like, I don't think I could read a research paper while eating. Because I'd be too focused on the food, and I'd be like, yum 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 yum. This study results something or other. Subbed anime while eating, no problem. That's interesting. Are you able to draw while watching subbed anime? Because I can't keep my attention in two places. Well, I can, but it's like mentally draining to watch dub anime. Sub anime while drawing. So I usually watch the dub so I can just listen. Because, you know, two different modes of paying attention. Like, it's two things like seeing and hearing. It's easier than like seeing and seeing, which you'd have to do for reading subtitles. Can't read fanfiction while eating though. Why though? That's interesting. I wonder why there are differences between like different things we can read while eating. Do you think it's like how hard it is to read? Because I feel like fanfiction is more like fun and easy to read, you know, compared to stupid research reports, and you're like, what do you mean? The pterodactyl, but is that the word? Pterodactyl? The dinosaur fly, that one. Yay. Okay. I do like the eyes like this actually. I think that's kind of cute. I think I fixed her face. Do you think plastic surgeons are like that? I think I fixed her face. That's harsh. I think Helvetica, cough, auto gay character, would probably say that. Like, I love those text memes. It's like how they would respond in text. And they did like a Tinder profile meme. And it's like things he doesn't want. People who are prettier than me. People who are ugly. People who expect me to say bye at the end of a conversation. At the end of a phone call. Because he just disappears like, oh. Alrighty then. And draw and watch subbed anime, no. Yeah, same. That's why I've never caught up on anime. Because I only ever really watch anime while I'm drawing. But since I can't watch sub and they never have dub just come out at the same time as sub, funnily enough. Then it's like, nah, I'm not catching up. Maybe in like 3 years when the dub's done, then I'll finally watch it when I draw. Because I feel, maybe this is really bad, but I'm bad at relaxing. Like, I can't just watch anime by itself. I have to like draw while watching anime. I can't just watch movies by itself. I have to draw while watching a movie. So I feel productive. But then again, I also heard something like, you only feel worried about not being productive enough because you're too used to being productive. And I guess that could make sense, right? Like, if you get used to taking a break, then you'll be able to take more breaks, right? So maybe I need to take life more slow. Maybe I need to take life slower so that I can fully enjoy better. There we go, my laser in the wrong spot. But attention is a really cool topic. Like, have you seen those videos of like, oh, what's the difference? Like, the scene's gonna change from the start to the end. Tell me what the difference is. And you can't see any difference. And then at the end they show that it's like entire buildings have disappeared or like reappeared or changed color. Or like a person is now dying on the road and you didn't notice. It's like, huh? Like selective attention or blah 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 blah. Eat some gummy bears? I want some gummy bears. I think we might have gummy bears. Just because it's like Halloween coming up. I think my mum bought way too much candy. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make sure the kids don't take as much as possible. I'm gonna use all my psych techniques to make it feel like they're being watched so they don't take as much, then there's more for me. Maybe. I think that could be interesting. And mum would be like, why is no one taking it? And I'm here because like I made sure they didn't feel anonymous. I put out all my soft toys with the scary eyes to stare at them while they took from the bowl. So they wouldn't take as much. So that more would be mine. And I put all the good stuff at the bottom. Because, you know, it's not as socially acceptable to go digging through a basket of something you're given to go find the good stuff. Then I can keep all the good stuff. Okay, I didn't really plan this out before. I'm just making this up now. I probably won't do that. But it'd be funny to imagine if I could do that. If I could pull it off and get all the good food. Like, if I was a worse person, I'd do it. Unfortunately, I am maybe not that bad. Maybe, potentially. Oh, she looks better without the headband. That's stupid. She kind of looks like Sawa from Amnesia. Amnesia Sawa. I like Sawa. Sawa's like the only normal person in the game. The least insane person in this game. Like, look at Sawa. She's so pretty. Sawa, beloved. Oh, I didn't realize she had like different gradients in her hair. She's like green and blue. That's cute. That's cute. Okay. But I do think gradients fix most things. If the art ever looks funky, add a gradient. Cha-chan! Maybe I could like make it blue. I'm just straight stealing from Sawa at this point. Wait, the green kind of looks cute. Doesn't exactly look like the IRASUTOYA anymore, but I still like it because it's still cute. She's so cute. I kind of want to give her the... I call them the Shiba Inu brows because they kind of look like the ones the Shiba Inus have. Green looks cute? Thank you. I agree. I do think the green looks very cute. I've been very into the color green recently, and that's why I had all these designs of Yofo with even more green on her hair. It could be because Ukyo has green hair. It could be. I don't think it is, but it could be. I'm low-key tempted to make Yufu's hair all green. Like her old design. And just have brown hair Yufu and green hair Yufu be two different characters. You never know. Like, you could have all these green hair Yofo and strings, and then you'd suddenly have brown hair Yofo in covers. Because brown hair Yofo is pretty. Okay, do we like the Inu brows, or do we prefer regular brows? Where are her normal brows? Did I lose her eyebrows? Okay, I kind of like the Shiba Inu brows more. They're soft. And colourful. Okay, Okay, we're gonna go with that then for now. I should like line the clothes, but do I want to? What's the time? Okay, should have been an hour, so I think I have time to line the clothes. But then it's a battle against anatomy, which is not my strong suit. Also, do you guys play with cards much? Like deck of cards type thing? Because in this game, right? Otome game. We were doing like a bet of like you have 3 cards in your hand, right? And then the other person has to guess which hand you put the joker in. Or like, well, not hand, like there's 3 cards, so like left, right, and middle. And he has to guess which hand you put the joker in, and he kept winning, right? Where would you put it? Would you put it like in your left hand, in your right hand, in the middle? Because then he says like most people wouldn't be able to decide between left and right, and they'd put it in the middle, and I had put it in the middle. And then he's like, but I think you are a tricky type person or whatever. I don't remember the line. So he's like, you probably put it in the right or left. And since you're right-handed, you probably put it in the right. So I guess if you'd want to do that to someone, they're probably more likely to do the middle first. And if you don't think they're the type to do the middle, then maybe they're the type to do it in the hand, like their right hand or left hand, if they're right or left-handed. Which I found interesting. And then there was a whole, okay, I think it's in your left hand, but do you want to swap them around? I feel like if I had that, I'd probably say like, yes, I do want to swap them around, and then I wouldn't swap them around. Also, I heard, like, if someone's potentially poisoning your drink, and if you had the choice to swap the drink with them or not swap, it's always better to swap them, because it's more likely they did put... What? More likely they did poison your drink. So if, you know, if there's ever mysterious 2 glasses that, like, you can swap them if you want, do swap them. Do swap them. Ooh, wait, that doesn't look bad. Maybe I did line that well. Good job, me. I'm so slay. Let's do a card game. Play this inscription. Ooh, I have heard a lot about that one. It somehow reminded me of that new, more recent gun game where you shoot the opponent. But I know it's a different game, but it reminds me of that one, right? And I do remember watching an analysis about Inscription, right? From my favorite YouTuber. I think they're called Daryl Talks Games now. They do like psych game stuff. Well, they did. I don't think they do as much psych stuff anymore. And it's the one where you can like stand up and look around the room, right? Good morning, Tamamamamamamamama. We are back to drawing. But welcome in, welcome in. I did look through my home screen on YouTube later. I didn't get like a notification, but I was looking through the my home screen, home tab, and it did show me your posts. So I do have like screenshots of them on my phone now. Yes. But it didn't give me a notification, but it did show up in my home. So that's interesting. That's interesting. But for now, I am drawing this IRASUTOYA, but like more detailed. It is a trend recently to draw them as more detailed, and I saw so many of them. You might have seen me like repost a trillion of them on the Twitter bird. Also, I'm using Blue Sky. I've been using Blue Sky more than Twitter. My Twitter's dead. You know, my Twitter's dead. You know, 3,000 people and I get like 5 interactions. Because I don't think people are like actually seeing the posts ever. So it's like, bird, please. Twitter bird, please. But yeah, my Blue Sky, I've been like ranting about AutoGet too much. So that's what that whole account is. It's just AutoGet related right now. But it is cool meeting the AutoGet people. And seeing their ships. Do you guys have your OCs or whatever? Do you ship your OCs with characters? Because I've never really done that, you know? Which might be surprising considering how much I talk about Iki. But I've never really shipped Iki and Yufu. And I've never like drawn out of them together. Okay, maybe she looks better missing a finger. Maybe no one will notice. You know, I kind of want to get good enough at art that... Wait, maybe if I put the finger there. No. What? How do hands work? Oh no, it definitely has this finger here. That's like the thumb, right? No, what? Crying an ocean. goes there. And then that could go. No. How do fingers work? Like that. Then we have that, and then what? What was I talking about? But yeah, do you guys ship your OCs with characters? So I have a friend who does, and like makes OCs for the characters she likes. Cough, cough, amnesia, cough, cough. Like, she likes the amnesia characters and wanted to give them all girlfriends. Which is so cute, and I love the OCs she's made for them. And like, once the designs for them are fully done, I'm gonna draw them. Because they're adorable, and I love them so much. Want to see, but I haven't shipped them with any character. Is there a reason you haven't shipped them with characters? Because like, when I think of the reason why I haven't shipped them with characters, I don't have a reason. It's like, I could, I just haven't. Why haven't I? Okay, this hand is not looking good. I did try and steal the reference from an autogame rather than reality, which is probably why it's too kerfuffly. Wow, who does say that? Okay, let me take a picture of my fingies. Nothing like reality to work as a reference. If I move my hand like that. Wait, what? That doesn't look anything alike. What's the angle? Is that the angle? I got the angle, I got the angle, I got the angle. 3, 2, 1. No, that doesn't make sense either. Okay, I don't know how hands work. Oh well. Oh well, it's probably fine. It's good enough. This cool concept for a gacha game character than anything, and I haven't done much with them in ages. Ooh, do you have like ideas of what the gacha game would be? Like, would you have ideas for like designing cards or whatever for them? Do you like gacha games where it's like you earn a card? Where you earn a character more? I feel like earn a character is definitely more nice on your soul. Because if it's like all this work just to earn a card, it's like a doge day. Doge day, would I do this? I'm gonna redo these hands, like I give up. Do the virtual singing for the unit, which is Kaito based of Zhongli, Gakpo based off Piki Miko. I think you mentioned that. I do remember that actually. They're really cute designs. But Arknights? Ooh, I don't know much about Arknights. I do know that main girl, Amiya. Is it Amiya? The bunny with the brown hair? She's all I know about it. She's all I know about it. I think I tried to download the game at one point. And I stopped playing. I don't remember why. Maybe I just got confused with the controls. Because there were like so many upgrades and stuff. Obviously, you just need to get through it and like learn everything. But learning is not my strong suit. I feel like if there's like too many buttons and ideas and just too many options at the start, I'm more likely to drop it early. Because it's kind of stressful when there's so many things. But then again, it's also pretty cool to be able to show off to your friends that you know a game's so complicated. Okay, does this look worse? I don't know how to draw. I don't know what art is. What is art? Art ganai. Did I draw too many fingies? 1, 2, 3, 4. But I don't know where this finger goes, but it looks like there's one of those in the reference. So we're just gonna go with it. And I don't know how it works, but trust. Just pretend I am the art pro of all time. Okay, it looks better than I did before, but I don't know how I did that. Night Fury type, because look at his design. Let me check the picture I have saved. Was that the first one? I think I can kind of see it like that. I didn't save the picture with names or anything, so never even shipped your OCs. Well, I think I kind of shipped some OCs I created ages ago. Like, the ones I designed for RPG. I don't know, maybe it's self-centered to be like, oh, I ship this character with this character, but also I will portray this character. So it's like, oh, I can make my own ship. You know, I can ship myself with someone else in reality. You know, that's kind of sketchy. I had a friend who had this guy who liked her, right? And he put her name in a game or whatever, and then like shipped himself with it or something. And we were all kind of watching from like this other perspective because we didn't know this guy. We only knew him from her stories, and we were like, that's a bit of a weird move. That's a bit weird. Yeah. actually pretty cute. Okay, I think the lining did help. It's not really like lining because it's still messy and sketchy, but it's definitely better than it was. Oh no, I accidentally got rid of the table. Okay, it's fine. She can just have her arms on a floating book. And I want to put Iki and Ukyo on the pages because I'm insane. Like, I miss Ukyo already, and Ukyo is just dead. Just dead. In the other routes, like, excusez-moi, my sanity, my soul. But at least it's Iki, so... It's okay. It's Ike. Yeah. The pair teto? I have heard of pair teto, but I never understood why pair teto was funny. I mean, it's funny seeing teto as a pair, but I don't know if there's any, like, lore behind it that I missed. Because maybe I did. Maybe I did miss the main lore. Okay. I think that's cute. So we will get to the clothing color. I am pretty proud of this, actually. I wasn't sure what I thought of it during the sketch phase at first, but demo, I think it's okay. I wonder if I have the sketch saved somewhere. Oh yeah, I do. Like, this is the wrong one. There we go. This was the first sketch, right? And then voila. Definitely a lot cleaner and a lot cuter, I'd say. And I do like the hair changes especially. Ta-da! But yeah, she lost her table, so she's just gonna struggle to study without a table. But it is what it is. She also has no back, but I don't know how to draw that, so... I need to face my fears and draw things I don't like later, but later is not now, so... Avoidance behavior. Petter community. Setting with a floating book. I think V had a floating book in the art for the specific project that's coming out in Christmas. I think Rao drew a sketch V with the floating book. Facing your fears. Every day you should face some fears. What are you fearful of? You know, I think I mentioned this, but it's so stupid. I've become afraid of cockroaches. And I never used to be afraid of cockroaches. I think I mention this like every single day. Because every time I see a roach, I think of it and how stupid it is that I've become afraid of cockroaches. Because I've watched so much anime and all the characters are afraid of cockroaches. And then it started like rubbing off on me and I'm like, a cockroach is something to be scared of? And then I started being scared of roaches. So I'm like, do I have to go through exposure therapy for roaches because I exposed myself to roaches being scary in anime? Like, that is stupid. Did I do that? Probably. Roaches are the worst. Roaches that fly at you are scary. You know how many times I've stepped on a roach that's just hanging in my shoe? Like 3 times. Sure, it's not that many times, but 3? Every time I'm like, I'm never gonna let that happen again. And then it does happen again. And I'm like, excusez-moi, how did I let that happen? Because I always now instinctively like press on my shoe before I put it on to make sure if there's a roach in there, it will leave. Get freaked out or anything and leave. But like a roach coming out of your shoe from under your foot is like, that's the worst feeling I've ever felt. I don't like thinking of that. I don't like thinking about it. This is for you that has no short hair. That's fair. I don't think I have any OCs that have short hair. I think they all have... Oh, I do have one that has long hair. I think her name was Yu, and I did like her. She was the one I was mentioning before about shipping her with the character I'd want to portray. Have I shown you the character designs? I'm 90% sure I've mentioned them, shown them maybe. And I had done like art of them. I don't know if I have art of all of them together, but I still have the server I made for them, which was done like, when was this? 2019 or something? 2020, like late 2020. Oh, I even made a document about them. With like fact sheets and stuff. Minami Yu was the first character. And she was like the only character I made with like short hair. It's not like short, but I've always been a sucker for purple eyes and white hair. So this is what she looked like. These are all done with like a character creator. I didn't draw these myself, unsurprisingly. And yeah, her name was Yu, and I liked her most. And then, not most, second most. And then there was a character I liked most who I did want to portray myself if I actually ended up making the group. and her name was Matsui Chihaya. And I used like 2 character creators for this one. Ta-da! I wonder if this character creator is still open, because I really like the art style for it. It was by the artist who did Good as Model, I think. Because it looks pretty similar, right? Maybe I'm making things up. Maybe it wasn't her at all. Maybe it wasn't her at all. But I think it was. I think so. And I did want to be Chihaya. Because she's so cute. Oh, I forgot I could just... Oh. Okay, we're going to go without it. I think I matched the aesthetic better without the tablet. But the tablet's still cute. I did want to be Chihaya, and she was the highest level in the RPG. I even have, like, stats about her. Her birthday is the 2nd of June. She's 16 years old. She's 160 centimeters. Wow, that's kind of tall, isn't it? She's 52 kilos. She's a martial artist. She's level 89. She does most of the XP grinding while the others rest, and ironically overpowered compared to the rest of the team. She is kind of left out when the group others are sleeping together. Loves fighting random dungeons with free armor that might finally keep Sarah alive for more than 10 minutes. Eats poisonous mushrooms for defense bonuses, since neither of the Minami sisters, which is Minami Yu and Minami... What's the other girl's name? I mean, Yu's the girl with the white hair there. And she's got a sister called Himani. Anyway, yes, since neither of them feel comfortable with photo shoots, and Saya... Who's Saya? Was that Sarah? Because I think I changed her name too many times and didn't change the descriptions. Chihaya is usually the one to star in small promotional gigs. Plays with the alias Chiha due to the 6 character limit for names. Like, isn't that cute? And I even had, like, audition lines for them, because I was going to have people audition to do the different character voices and stuff. And I had lines as well, because I made ones for her as well, in case I like someone else doing her voice for me. But it was like, morning! You guys ready to kill some monsters? We should aim to get to the next town by sundown. I gathered a lot of loot last night while you guys were sleeping. It really wasn't much. I just found a swamp with those poisonous snake guys. It was packed full of them, so you better be grateful. And then the next line is like, you know when your HP is draining real fast and you're barely keeping up by healing yourself? So you spend like 20 minutes just trying to get to 100 HP before it's back to 20 the next turn? Ah, such a pain. Like, wow. I'm so slay. I'm so slay. I kind of want to get that group back. But then I'd actually have to find composers. And I don't know how to composition. I don't know any of those steps. So I wouldn't know how to give them feedback or anything. So all I know how to do is like commission people to make songs for us. And I'm also bad at like vocal arrangements and getting harmonies and stuff, so I don't think I'm really the person to organize it. But like if someone else wanted to organize it for me with my own characters and then wanted to cast me as my own character, that would be great. Thank you very much. Okay. Yes, I always wanted to join like a original song group like that, so maybe someday. Perhaps someday. Hiraku is sometimes typed into Igaku, which is named for a Teto song. Name typos. Whenever I think of name typos, I just think of Yufu. Yufu is like pretty often called Fuyu, which is fair because Fuyu is a more common word, right? Which means like winter. But every time Yufu is called Fuyu, I just kind of just nod. Like I know my name in real life keeps getting mispronounced, but I didn't expect even a fictional name to get mispronounced much. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'm Fuyu. Fuyu is still cute though, but I would have preferred like a Haru. Like, if I knew I'd be called Fuyu, I might as well call myself Haru or something. Because Haru is cute. Oh, sorry for me. Oh, no, it's okay, it's okay. I didn't remember that one. But, like, this is years ago that I was thinking of specifically. Don't worry about it. But I remember I had one friend a long time ago, like a year or two ago, who would always just say Fuyu, even with, like, corrections. I'd be like, oh... I mean, I've corrected it like 4 times. And we were like close friends as well, so it's kind of even more tragic. But it's completely daijoubu. It's completely daijoubu. Because like I remember my first OC I would like name wrong as well. My first OC I named Chihiro, which you know is kind of a common name. But then I would accidentally started calling her Chihiru, and then the Chihiru kind of stuck instead of the Chihiro, and it was so tragic. So her name went from Chihiro to Chihiru. And her surname was Tsurimi. I think I might still have art because Cloudy comes by chat sometimes. And Cloudy and I were in the same group. This is like 2019 or something. And Rika, the main girl for the group, drew all the characters. And there were like so many of us. And Chihiro was my first OC. I'm going to see if I can find a picture of the art with us. Oh yeah. The art here of Chihiro. Okay. Ta-da! Jombairi kari. Isn't she cute? This is my first OC. The design actually had her hair like super long, I guess. But short is also really cute. So this was Chihiro's first design. Looking at it, it's kind of questionable. Like, why did I pick green with pink? But you know, it's still cute. She was what got me into making OCs. I still really like this pink color, and I still like the green color. So in my soul, I have 3 OCs. You know, I made a lot more. Like Azusa was one who looked like me in real life, but I do in my mind just think of Chihiro, which is that one, like the pink pigtails. And then I think of Yufu, like the green Yufu with like the bangs and the long green hair. And then we have brown hair Yufu, which is also just with the bangs, the long brown hair. There we go, colors. I know colors. And then the Yofo you see right now, it's kind of like a mix. Trying to say mix and mash and mesh and all at the same time. Kind of like those two mashed together at the moment. Wouldn't it be interesting if I made the other pigtail Chihiro colored, right? And then this Yufu would just be all my main OCs together. And then I could draw all the other OCs separately. And it'd be like, Yufu 1, Yufu 2, and Chihiro. At that point, I should just name the green hair Yufu a different name, right? Interesting. I wonder if I could just... Where is the customized model? Okay. I'm gonna try and make this pigtail over here pink. 189. What if I do like this? And then like that. 199. Paste last one. 200. Paste that one. For desu ka? What do we think of pink and green? Like, definitely the color is like not perfectly edited on, but I think that's kind of cute actually. I think it's kind of cute. I think Squeegee, who did a review on Yufu Design, she also recommended something similar. I think having like a red or something. Actually, that is kind of cute. Do I like that? Because Chihiro also had purple eyes, and like basically all my OCs had purple eyes because you know I was stuck on purple eyes. Maybe that's cute. Oh, I'm getting cold. I'll be right back. I'm probably gonna get food. I'll be back. I'm unfortunately a liar. There was no food. So I went and got myself some chocolate because the disappointment of there not being food yet is too much for my soul to handle. So now I have chocolate coated mushrooms. I don't know. They do taste good. They're really cheap as well. They're like $2 for a snack. And there's like so many of them in here. It's one of the best value snacks I've ever seen in my life. So I got a lot of these. Do you like the crunchy munchy? I like the crunchy munchy! Sorry. I didn't knock anything over. Of course not. The color cute? I agree. I did have other Yufu designs. I do think I want to have like the multicolored pigtails for both pigtails. And I have been looking around for colors. Because for the trade art with Ellie, right? I needed to give her a reference of my character. But then I was like, I don't have an idea of what I want her design to be. So what I'm using now is kind of like a placeholder, but then I couldn't think of anything else. So I was like, you know, it's fine. I was thinking of like this, right? Like this is cute. This is really cute. I did want to change like the clothes as well, but like I couldn't think of anything to change the clothes to. I would like to see this Yofo with like pigtails that go all the way down like that. Like longer pigtails. Like that'd be cute. That'd be cute. Yeah, I was thinking maybe like this, but then I was looking at the other ones as well. And I was trying to come up with clothing designs as well. So I was thinking maybe we could do like a more casual one compared to like the long dress thing. Like similar pattern, but just like more casual. You know? Like that would be cute too. And it's still like simple enough to be marketable plushie. We're gonna do a spin real fast? What do you mean? What do you mean? Spin so fast that the colors go everywhere? Huh? You're a sucker for red eyes personally? I think I was a huge sucker for red eyes at one point. Oh, I almost closed OBS. Oh, I almost did that. Let me edit you through with red eyes, you know, because why not? Did I create any OC with red eyes for that group? I think I did. Wait, Chihaya had red eyes, didn't she? Chihaya had red eyes. Yeah, she did have red eyes. I love her. She's gorgeous. Don't mind me crunchy munching. Okay, where's the picture of you with her eyes open? This one? Okay, and then I'll just add red. Sucker for green eyes? What do you think the least popular eye color is? I don't think you see many characters with orange eyes, do you? I think I see pink eyes kind of often. Ooh. Ooh, maybe that's too bright. Maybe that's too bright. And then if we just adjust the contrast. Ta-da! Evil Yarfar! Evil Yarfar! Do desu ka? Do desu ka? What do you think? I did kind of low-key like the blue youthful eyes. I did edit it a bit for one short to like kind of scare everyone. And I think Ellie got really scared. Like, it's a look, but I don't think it's that bad. I do like yellow eyes as well, yellow eyes, especially with white hair. Bro, I love white hair. Why didn't I do white hair? Because white hair is also really easy to like edit with multiply layers and stuff. So you could just have any color hair you want from model if you chose to get a white hair model, right? So I should have just done that. Oh, I think I have guests. I think the guests come over. So I will be back in like 3 minutes, 5 minutes? But yes, we shall have a break. Gomen, my tomodachi. I will be back. I didn't lie. There were guests. However, I still have not. I have not reached the food. Food is not within my grasp yet. So I'm going back to my chocolate. I thought I'd go back down, get food, come back up. But you know, food's not ready. So I'm back. Hello, my tomomomodachi. Mariku, who's a Bunny, does have red eyes like Killian Raisin, Mobani and Toho. Give Yufu a Genshin vision. What Genshin vision do you think I would have? I always wanted to be an emo, right? Is that what you call it? Animo? The one that, like adults. It's like, a family, my mum met this guy. You know, I don't know these people, but they seem sweet. They seem pretty cool. There's like a Japanese dad and he looks cool. You know, there are people who just look cool. He looks like he would be a rock singer and he'd be like really good at it. I heard he's like an artist or something and he has his own galleries and stuff, which is so impressive. Wait, I'm losing all my layers. Punch. Like, I'd like to be good enough to have my own gallery someday. But, you know, if it's 10,000 hours, then I still, like, 5 years left. But in 5 years' time, you know? Like, that was my goal, become a pro by the time I'm 25. So, you know, by the time I'm 25, I might have my own galleries. Like, wouldn't that be so cool? Would you travel the seas to see a Yufu galleries? I wouldn't. I would not travel that far for Yufu. But I think it'd be pretty cool to have my own gallery. Like, I don't know what kind of art I would show there, but... I feel like artists who have galleries are often the type to have, like... do both character art and also... like, scenery art and stuff. Like, I would love to be able to do those huge sceneries. You know those artists who do, like, so much scenery, and then there's just, like, one tiny character. But the whole scenery and whole art is for that one character. Even though the character in the picture is, like, really small. I want to be able to do that. Right now, I have, like, zero experience doing backgrounds whatsoever. So, well, I tried to draw a background, like, once or twice of, like, a bedroom for Yorofo. It's still on my Twitter somewhere if you scroll far enough. It's for green hair Yorofo, though. No, it wasn't. It was brown hair Yufu, I think. See, I'm getting my Yufu eras mixed up. But I really have not drawn many backgrounds. There was an app recently that I downloaded. I think it was called Rooms on iOS. And you can, like, decorate your room in 3D or whatever. So I was thinking of decorating Yufu a room and then maybe drawing that room. Because I was, like, having trouble trying to design a room without, like, an app or anything. But now that there is an app, maybe I'll be able to. Here's Heterochromia. Mauriku. Look like V-Fly with color and just normal for the other one. Oh, I forgot all about that. I feel like I made a lot of characters with Heterochromia before. Because it's always pretty. It's like, if you can't decide on one, why not have two? That's kind of how I went with the Yufu hair, right? Like, I can't decide on one color, so why not just do both colors, you know? Wait, my layers are all funky. My layers are a bit funky. Huh? Okay, that's better, Well, we could do that for this character, Heterochromia. Because, like, why not? It's not like the eye color is, like, canon in the picture. So, what if we do, like... wait. I kind of like it like that. I kind of like it when it's, like, barely different. Like, Furina. She's, like, one blue and one purple. And it's pretty similar, right? But... it's slightly different. So we could do something like that. And then we can make this one a bit more... the other side? Like, that's cute, isn't it? She looks like a squirrel. Very autumny colors. I'll make this one on the left a bit darker so they kind of match better in values. See, that's cute. That's cute. I like that a lot. I feel like the face shape is a bit rigid. I don't know if that's the right word, but it doesn't feel like soft enough. So what if I just get rid of this line? Take time to show up and recommended, so you gotta check it out again. Hello! Nice to meet you. Mike, is it Jenkins? Hello, welcome. We are currently drawing this IRASUTOYA as a... not chibi, not as a... yeah, you can kind of tell. It has been a trend recently on Twitter, so I decided I was gonna do that. I like trends. I don't really do many trends, so I was like, today's the day. And we were talking about Heterochromia, like the two different eye colors, I think it was. I sure hope I have the right thing, right? So I decided to do it for this character. Like, I think that's cute. It looks very autumn coded. Oh, I could make the clothes also more orange. So it's not like super similar to... Oh no, I did these on the wrong layer. Oh no, oh no. That makes me a bit sad. Okay, maybe we won't do that. Maybe we won't do that. But oh, I could add like a hue layer over top. Okay, I'm smart. Jokes, jokes. We got this. We got this. What was I talking about? Yeah, it doesn't look super similar to the reference, but I think it's really cute. I do like being able to put my own interpretation into it. So yeah, I will make the skin a bit darker though to match the reference though. Ooh. And then we do multiply layer. What were we talking about before I got distracted there? We were talking about that guy, the rockstar kind of guy. He looks like a rockstar. Maybe it's because he looks like Kisho Taniyama. And I'm like biased and I'm like, okay, well you guys look similar, so you know, I'm not gonna stimulus discrimination properly. And I'm gonna assume you guys are the same. See, I go straight back to talking about psych stuff. No, don't apologize, don't apologize. That was me getting distracted. That's not on you, don't worry, don't worry. I was just getting distracted by staring at my coloring for a bit. I do like these colors a lot. I do like these colors. And I do like doing multiple colors for the shading. Instead of just like pink, I would do like pink and yellow I've been doing recently. I often do like pink and purple, but I feel like I'm gonna do pink and yellow because I like yellow. And we were also talking earlier about what color eyes we like on a character. Like what kind of design things in general. Like if we're a sucker for purple eyes or brown eyes or blue eyes. What about hair color? What hair colors do you guys like on characters? And does it match? Like if you like purple eyes and you like white hair, do you like them even more together or do you only like them separate? Saraku can shoot shooting stars because I noticed one moment. Oh, can catch. I read that wrong. I was like shooting stars from like the eyeballs or something. That'd be interesting though if you could shoot shooting stars from your eyeballs. Did you guys like wish on stars when you were a kid? I didn't really think we had like falling stars or anything, so it wasn't a cool Lilo and Stitch moment or anything ever. But I remember we would go outside sometimes, especially when we were at grandma's place, and she'd be like, okay, let's wish upon a star. And then I don't remember any of my wishes though, so I heard they came true. I heard they came true. But do you guys have any wishes that you'd really want to come true? I don't think there's anything specifically for me right now that I'd want to come true. I guess like wake up and be a pro artist or something. Like that'd be nice. Or wake up and win the lottery. But I don't think there's like, anything like really desperate that I'd want right now. But look if Sadaka's catching stars. Okay, I dare for you. How about you draw Yufu if she were to catch stars? I think it'd be cool. How would you catch a star? Just like in your bare hands? Like, oh, I have a star. Would you catch it with like a basket or? I'd say what kind of wish I'd want to come true. If you could have like one wish. Not something like super sad. Okay, let's keep the vibes kind of light. But if there was one thing you could guarantee to have it like right now. Honestly, I'd probably just choose like a bowl of ramen or something. Because I can't think of anything specific. Like Madoka Magica, it's like choose one wish. Yeah, this is a spoiler if you haven't Madoka, but like choose one wish to come true and you're gonna risk your life for that risk your life for that wish for the rest of your life. And she's like, I don't know. And they're like, well, you could just wish for a cake. And I think she did wish for a cake actually. Like if you're risking your life for a wish and your wish is a cake, it's kind of like, almost should I do always talk about Madoka blend characters for how they look, but usually the way they act I despise. Is it because they're usually kind of like, at least the ones I've seen are kind of like stubborn and self-centered type thing? Or like narcissists? Cough cough tamaki. Cough cough. Oh, but Hal, you know, Hal is so good. That is how you create a character that everyone will love. Have them have like both dark hair and light hair at different points, and also orange, you know? Just give him every hair color, and then he'll attract every single crowd. And they might like imagine the other ones as like canon. They'd be like, oh, you know, brown hair is canon. Oh, you know, blonde hair is canon. But like that just drives attention to the character, you know? and therefore they will become well known. Do you think Hal's the most popular Ghibli/Ghibli character? I think so, right? I think so. Raise your life for that wish? What do you mean? Okay, but I think my main wish then would just be like, be good at art. Like, I know it's a process improving, but if I could just get like 30% better overnight, that would be nice. Like, it would still give me the opportunity to learn the skill, but also I wouldn't have to spend so much time on it. Like, I still would want to learn it. I wouldn't want to be like a pro immediately because I'd probably just like feel bad and give up. But, you know, oh wait, no. Maybe if I changed my wish to like be faster at learning, you know? If I learn how to draw faster, like I'm still learning it all myself, going through all the steps, learning different things. But if I just learned faster, if things stayed in my brain and I could improve faster, oh, but then I might as well just like improve learning in general, right? Like if I could improve learning in school as well, and like uni and stuff, or just like learning anything. If I could learn faster than the average person, I'd be so cool. Plane ticket to visit a dear person? Okay, but what about wishing for your own plane and being able to drive it then? Drive it? Do you say drive when it's a plane? Fly it? Control it? Vocab is interesting. Or maybe another wish would be have that friend be, like, live near you? So it's interesting when you think of that. It's like, my wish is to be with someone. And then it's like, oh, well, you could have them be with you, you know? Or the very dark way they did it in Madoka is have it be like, have them need to rely on you. Like, oh, okay. I mean, FPS aims inside the aim of a nearsighted stormtrooper. Nearsighted. Is nearsighted you can only see near, not far? Because I think I'm also nearsighted then. And we talked about glasses yesterday, I think. And how my eyes look ridiculous with them. But you know, it's daijobu. It's daijobu. Oh wait, I kind of like that color. Wow. My an art god? Wow. I had to have a break to be a narcissist for a second. How about that? I think that looks good. Cool wish, probably wish for that too. Wish for getting Gaku's voice back. Oh my Kaito dayo. I love that. If you could wish to be someone else, would you want to though? Because it's always like in media, like, oh, I wish I was them. Oh, I wish I was them. And then there's always like learning the lesson that not everyone's life is like brilliant. It's like greener on the other side of the fence, and the grass is always greener, and the blah 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 blah. I feel like it'd probably mess with my self-esteem if I like live someone else's life. But wouldn't it be cool? What if there was like a day where everyone had to live someone else's life? So we'd all learn to walk in their shoes or whatnot. If we all had to learn that, like empathy, if we had to be like someone else for a day, and we didn't get to choose, it would just be some random person across the globe. And no one would get mad at you for like acting weird because we'd all have it on the same day. Imagine that. It's like, oh yeah, good luck, child. Tomorrow you could be anywhere. Don't die. Well, imagine if you died as someone else. Well, that would suck. That if you live someone else's life, you'd go murder the people you don't like. But like, the people wouldn't know because they're not themselves at that time. Wow, that got into an interesting plot. Had a stronger body. Besides that, I think I'm alright. I agree. Like, I don't think my body's like super weak or anything, but I can understand wanting it to be stronger. Which also brings up like the whole question of like, would you want to have the mind or a body of a 30-year-old? Hello. Welcome. Don't want to say so where we say kite. I don't know what that last one is. Which dies with age, just alcohol or something. Bruh, is your body just really weak to alcohol? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't drink alcohol, so I don't know how good my tolerance is. I just don't like the taste of it, so I've never really gotten into it. Which probably means my tolerance is pretty low, right? Like, someone, please don't force me to drink alcohol. Thank yous. Ooh, I forgot to do the face shading. Yeah, because the face goes inwards near the eyes. So we'll make it darker here. Then it's a bit lighter near the nose. Then it goes in again at the bottom. And then top's also light. And then we just blend that in a bit. We blend that in a bit. Just in general, perfume's out of the question. So kind of like an allergy maybe or something like that. Oh wait, it would suck. It would suck if you're another person for a day and you don't know what they're allergic to. So you just stay away from anything dangerous. And you kind of have to... Wait, no, you can't really context clues because everyone around you is also in someone else's body. I got way too into this scenario just then. Guys, when they apply perfume. Ah! Imagine if you wrote notes though to the next person. It was like, okay, next person, just an FYI. I'm allergic to this and to this and to this. And I go to this school. Like, you don't actually have to go because no one really expects you to go because we're all someone else for this day. But you know. Have you guys written notes to your future self? Oh, okay, I'm being called again. Sorry, my friends. I do be back. I've returned. I'm alive, and I do actually have food this time. Life is good. Life is good. Cannot outrun me? Huh? Wait, huh? Yes, hello, welcome back, my Tomomodachi. I mean, what? I mean, wait. Hydration. Okay. I guess we can just chat then, because I don't think I can draw and eat at the same time. But I think we did pretty well. I guess that's probably the end of the drawing, but we will talk for a bit. We will talk for a bit as I consume some Dino Nuggies. Dino Nuggies. I did mention this before, I think, but wouldn't, oh, I think I actually just made a tweet about it, but don't you think businesses like fast food would get away and sell so much more if their nuggets were shaped like dinosaurs and stuff? Like, I heard someone mention that they'd probably get in trouble. People would probably complain if their dinosaur wasn't the right shape. And that's why they do just normal shaped nuggets. But like, if there was dinosaur nuggets, I think I would buy McDonald's nuggies much more often. Would you like to hear the terrible ASMR? I also have a salmon sandwich. I think it's salmon. I don't know what this is. I just took a sandwich. That is salmon. Smoked salmon. And I have my chocolate next to me as well, so it's like a feast. I have 2 more Dino Nuggies. A party pie, a party sausage roll, 2 chips, because I should have taken more, but I only took 2 for some reason. Because I'm crazy like that. Because it's always awkward when you want to go down and like your parents have guests and you're trying to get food. But you don't want to take too much because it's awkward. And no one else is taking food yet, but I'm taking it and running upstairs. And then I have a sandwich. I don't know what that veggie is, but I don't like it. But it does have salmon on it, so I had to get it. Gundam Nuggies, Gundam shaped nuggets. I'd empty my wallet for that. Aren't Gundam like those big robot kind of things? Like, wouldn't there be a huge nugget? What about 3D nuggets in the shape of different things? Have you seen those videos of like world's biggest nugget? What if you made like shaped nuggets? I don't know how you would cook it all the way through, but trust. Just imagine if you could, and imagine if you could ask like, can I get a huge nugget that is the shape of, you know, those like real or cake? What if they did like realistic nuggets and stuff? It's like, can I get a cake but it's actually made out of nugget? I don't know, I think that'd be interesting. I doubt any place would ever consider doing that, but like I would buy a nugget that looks like a lamp or something. That'd be funny. You give your friend their birthday present, or like their birthday food is like, oh, here's your dinner. You just give them a lamp. They're like, excuse me? And you're like, you know that cake or real thing? They're like, oh, it's cake, and they take a bite and it's nugget. Don't mind me just eating this here. Solo glaring. Solo, would you not want to eat a lamp that you think is cake for your birthday and then turns out to be nugget? Is that too specific for you? I wish I had such silly power. I imagine a nugget that looks like a cake, that looks like a lamp, would be very expensive. Sigma? Oh, you have Nugget Yufu. Nugget Yufu. I wonder if I can make Nugget Yufu into a model. Did Nugget Yufu have eyes? No, Nugget Yufu didn't have eyes. If I just drew 2 eyes on it. Gundam Metaverse. Have you guys been in the Metaverse? Like, I wrote that paper on the Metaverse. I didn't write it really well because I didn't care about that class. It's an elective. I just have to pass. I don't have to do well. I probably passed already before my final exam. So, you know, what if I just don't show up to my final? I'm joking. I will show up to my final, okay? I will show up to my final, but... I forgot. Okay, adding it to my to-do list. Add sad Yufu emote. But at the same time, I don't want you guys to be sad. So if I take away the ability to be sad, then you won't be sad. Easy. See, that's completely how logic works. Change behavior by changing the environment. You know, like how in hotels they would always forget their key or whatever. So then they made it so you have to use the key to turn the lights on and turn them off. So then you can't just leave without forgetting your key because the lights will still be on. And you'll know to turn the lights off. So you have to take your key. And that's how you don't lose your key. And that is how the companies change your behavior by changing the environment. You know? Because if they just tell you don't forget your key, you're going to forget the key. But if they integrate not forgetting your key into the scenario, then you're never going to listen. Yes, I did see the fan art. It's so cute. Thank you. A dear video list too. Okay, well, Solo, you better come with very entertaining conversation, you know? Well, boys, you did. Sadness is no more. Exactly, you know? If only it was that easy. Okay, that sounds really bad, though. It sounds like, you're dismissing sadness. Be like, don't be sad, you know? Like, I'm depressed. Well, don't be. No, don't do that. That's bad, but... If you do need help, I do recommend getting professional help, you know? Watashi has been going to therapy, which is good, you know? See, I'm becoming more sane. And that's the reason I was lost, because I keep getting lost trying to get there, which is so dumb. But it is good. It is good so far, I'd say, besides the fact that it's expensive. But, you know, if you can afford, I do think it's good to go, even if you don't, like, have... I heard someone explain it as, like, gym for your mind, you know? Like, you don't have to go to the gym. You can just, like, exercise outside. But... it helps. You know, wow, I just knocked something over. But yes. Okay, that was serious talk real quick. Sadness is no more. Almost didn't want to show it to you midterms. I almost failed a unit because I missed the final quiz. Because it was like a final quiz. So I was like, yeah, it's going to be in the exam period. It was not in the exam period. It was like 2 weeks before. So I was like really stressed out. Because I missed it. And it was worth 50%. So, like, obviously, I wouldn't have gotten 50% in everything else. So, like, wouldn't have gotten 100% in everything else. So, I would have failed my unit. But anyway, I was able to redo it. So, it was okay. But I was really stressed for, like, a few days. To, like, fail a unit because I missed a quiz by 1 day. Nah, that's just mean. No, the sad Yufu. I don't want the sad Yufu. I don't want to be a sad Yufu. I want to be a good Yufu and eat nuggets all day. Channel the inner child. Like, you know how they say some people have the taste palates of a child? That's partially me. Because nuggets are good. Why do kids like nuggets so much, though? Because I don't think they're the most tasty things. They are salty and they do have an interesting texture. Is that all there is? Is that the reason they like them? Then wouldn't they like hash browns just as much as nuggets? So why do they give nuggets more? Do you hear the ASMR here? But do you guys get like assignments for your final ever? Instead of like exams? Because all of mine are always exams. And it's stupid. I want to be able to just hand in something and that's that. But I guess it's not. I guess I have to sit down and do the exam. But all the psych ones are, in fact, multiple choice. So that's really good. There are times I'm studying and I'm like, well, I'm never going to learn what this long word means. Or what the precursor neurotransmitter blah is. Because these names are atrocious. And I don't know any of these. They're all in bubbles. And the bubbles are really bad. And they're really bad at explaining. And these diagrams are the worst diagrams I've ever seen in my life. I'm just going to guess on the quiz. Okay, I'm going to guess in the final. You know, if it's... Oh, wait, no. I was going to say it's 25% chance. But there are usually 5 choices. 20% chance. But, like, that means I get 20% of the ones I don't know correct. So if I account for that, if I get 70% of the ones I do know right, I'm probably going to pass, you know? Even if I don't know any of these units, I'll get like 20% at least, just from guessing alone. Surely, that's how stats work. Surely. My maths. I'm glad I don't do maths. I'm really scared when I walk past people who like study maths and I see their screen full of maths and it's always letters and like shapes and it's never any numbers. I'm like, bruh, when did maths become so numberless? I know, folks. I know. Like, it's always weird to think that people specialize so much. And it's like, if I'm ever like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to like dry clean my own stuff. I don't know how to build a path. And then it's like, wait, you can hire people who do that? People have studied doing these really specific things that I'd never considered doing myself. Like, I'm glad people specialize. So, because I would not survive as a farmer, okay? I'm not growing my own carrots. I would die. Dead. Gone. So, yeah, that was my story. I don't remember what I was going to say. I feel like I had something else, but I don't remember. So if anyone else has any more topics, because it has been almost 4 hours. Watching a YoFo stream, that is a good skill, you know. I would encourage that. I think everyone should specialize in watching a YoFo stream. You know how in, like, classes you can have, like, a major and a minor? You should minor in watching YoFo streams. Someone else made my model. Kyoki Studio made it. They are a group of, like, artists and riggers. And they, like, worked together to make my model. They did it really quickly as well. It only took, like, 2 weeks for both the art and the rig. And I'm like, whoa, that's insane. And I am considering maybe I'll get, like, an alt hairstyle for her or something. Would you guys rather have an alt hairstyle or alt, outfit? If you had to pick. But, like, in fairness... I don't see the reason why we need one, but I do like variety. So I do think like space buns could be really cute, but I also like the idea of really long pigtails, like Miku type pigtails. Classic pastime? Yeah, I agree. I'm not biased or anything, you know, I'm not biased. Even if it's you guys just listening to me eat chicken nuggets. I love how they call dino nuggets instead of dino-shaped chicken nuggets. Because then it kind of insinuates that the nuggets are made of dinosaur meat. Old outfit if you had to pick. Oh, wait. Or do you think a whole new model would be more interesting? I do use this one. Where is it? What it is? What was my toggle to change it to YoFo? This one? Konnichiwa! Yufu desu! I do really like this one. She is really cute. I don't know how well the mouth rigging is. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Oh, that implication, I'm gonna lie. I agree. It's so funny. Like, oh, what are you eating? Oh, I'm eating dinosaur. Okay, what if your friend said they were eating dinosaur and then they showed you that they had, like, dinosaur bones, like, actual dinosaur, and they could prove that they had dinosaurs as pets. They've had it for their whole family heritage and, like, you know, family line, whatever. How would you react to your friend being like, we've had dinosaurs all this time and I've been eating them? That's such a specific scenario, but like, what do you say to that? Be like, oh, do the authorities know? I feel like you would definitely get in trouble for that, you know? I agree, this one is really cute though. And I did have another one. You know what's so sad? Okay, so I used to have my model like this, right? Hello! You for this. And wait. Just for the immersion. Just for the immersion. Mate moment. What do you think? Deja vu? Deja vu. Do. That's all I know from that song. Because I was looking at my old streams, right? And I was kind of surprised. I so mentioned this the other day, didn't I? I was so surprised that they acted like me, and they looked like me, and the music was like me, and I'm like, wow, I haven't changed at all. I just got better promoting now. Which is kind of sad that I got better promoting now, and things are doing better now. But like, I think this is cute as well. It kind of matches the overlay as well. I do think brown hair Yufu matches the overlay better, but this one's still cute. I do like the clip here, but I did like this model a lot. By Mikuti, and then I had the other Mikuti model I used for the V's birthday, I think it was, stream. It was a V event. Oh yeah, and I did this the other day, and I made like a clip of it because I remembered I was cute. I was really close. I was like, ba 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 ba. Black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 legs full. I have a dino nugget. Okay. Every time I look through my models, I get really distracted and start looking at all of them. I have so many of these. Oh, I wonder what this is. I haven't done a silly in so long. Does anyone know who this is? We've at the stream. Yeah. I got up really early for that one. I got up at like 5. Okay, it's not that early, but like considering I get up at like 9, that's pretty early. Like the eyes just go everywhere and it's kind of scary, but like that's kind of the point. And you know, there's a reason her mouth doesn't open. It's because she doesn't actually speak. This is just a voice in your head. You know, you're just hallucinating. Auditory hallucination. You know, normal things. Do you hallucinate often? Yeah, you do now. This is the voice in your head. There is no voice coming from the stream. This is just the voice in your head. The voice in your head is saying, voice in your head didn't think this far ahead. The voice in your head tells you to go get water and hydrate. I already used this line before. Okay, what else? What other models do I have? I have so many chicken models. What's this one called? Cries. Fair enough. Files are missing. Okay. I guess that's why it's called Cries, because it doesn't work. Okay. Oh, I did like this model. The Omori style one. I don't remember what toggle I did for changing it. This one? No. This one. Okay, I guess I don't remember what toggle it was, but I mean, it's kind of Yufu looking. You can know if you just trust. Indeed, the voice in your head. You know, the voice in your head is such a cute voice. You know, like wow. Okay, I'll stop. This is terrible. Why am I like this? I do like this one. I'd probably use this one if I ever played Omori. Like, I always plan to, and then I don't. What is this one called? Ribbit. Oh, I think it was a one I did for a commission. You know, I could show you something. that I'm definitely not allowed to show. I could show you something I definitely should not. But like, for one second. Okay, I won't. Fine. I'll be good. That doesn't guarantee I'll be good next time. Oh, konnichiwa, Yufu desu. Watashi wa very chisai desu. Chisakute, kawaikute, Yufu desu. Hi. Konbanwa. Fumo. Yufu no fumo. Someday, potentially. Bro, Yofo merch will be so cute. I did see there was like a post saying like about like pins or something where the head goes side to side. Because like the head's attached differently. So it can like go side to side if you shake the pin. And it was like, well, if 15 people agree to like pre-order this pin, then they'll put it on the shop. So it's like, oh, we can have a Yufu pin if 15 of you wanna spend like $40 on it. Like that's a lot of money. So I didn't promote it or anything, but wouldn't it be cute? I did think that was a cool idea for a pin. So yeah, I don't think I would want to have like plain pins. I'd want to have something like cool with a cool idea. You know those like shaker ones? I do like the shaker type charms and stuff. We're gonna have, oh, I did design the world's cutest shaker pin for Peachlings, and it's stupid that I can't use it now because it was like the cutest design I'd ever done. But you know, we can we can pretend it's like strawberry and like the thing on my shirt, strawberry, and then we can have like branding. We can make mine anyway because it was really cute. It was really cute. That one. It was like Tamagotchi, that, and it was like one of those shaped, and it was like a shaky one, so you could have like the pet inside and have like food and stuff as well. And like that's so cute. That's so cute. We could do one with like Mary and Jelly maybe. We could have like a tiny Mary and a tiny Jelly inside the Tamagotchi shaker charm. Like that'd be so cute. That'd be so cute. Insert Mizuki Tama Fumo. Fumos are so cute. I wish there was a Yufu Fumo. Someday, if Yufu is world domination, then we do. I have been thinking maybe I get a like not like a manager, but like kind of a manager. So I want to just apply to groups for a manager. But like maybe I could hire someone to just take over my social media, give me like tips. I do see there are like people who do that kind of service, and they just talk to you for like an hour on it. And it's like, okay, so this is what you're doing. And if you do this instead of this, and then do this instead of this, then maybe you'll do this. I did apply for like being a mentoree, being mentored for VTubing. There were probably like a trillion bajillion applicants, so you don't know, you never know. But you know, maybe potentially Yofo could improve her stuff. I am going back to hiring people to do shorts edits for like clips. But maybe before I go away, I'll record like a whole bunch of shorts and then see if I can get people to edit. But okane, you know how pricey life is? But you know, I could just edit it myself. I could just do that. I probably will take my laptop and everything, so I probably could just edit it myself on the plane. Oh wait, that sucks. If I'm on this plane for 9 hours and I just edit the whole time, that would make time go fast, but it would also absolutely kill my soul. But I'm really bad at editing, okay? I'm really bad, really bad. But it's a maybe, maybe. And then as soon as I get off the plane, something like 10 uploads come. It could happen, So I'll try and record some stuff before then. Nom 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 nom. You see, now I forgot what we were talking about. Okay, I wonder if there was like, we could make a compilation of how many times I say it. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, I forgot. Because I'm sure I say that like 5 times a day, right? Oh, I need more life experiences. I need to go out into the world. Doodle of the imagining bus in Gensokyo. I don't know how to draw a bus. But I remember I always try and draw like cars as a kid, and they'd always look the exact same, and they'd always look really bad. Let me just try and draw real quick. Where do I put my food? I don't know space. Yeah, I guess I'll just hold it then. Okay. I'm holding the food with my left hand, and drawing with my right hand. And if anything falls over, then we're kind of doomed, okay? Okay, so this is how I drew cars as a kid. It would always look like this, and there'd always be a person there. Like, that's what my car would look like every single time, and I never learned to fix it. Because I had no reason to, because I never needed to draw cars, but now that I'm artiste... Wait, did that screen change? Okay, it did. I'm just messing around. Okay. But now that I am artiste, I should probably actually try and draw a car properly someday. Like, someday I want to do a stream where I, like, draw all these random things I've never drawn before. Like, I could learn to draw a car properly, but... And I forgot I didn't change the music back. Oh, no. But I do like this music a lot. Which is kind of sad. Okay. We will go back to... Put it this. And back to chatty. Call that a Yufu. Memento. We do. I think, what do you think the line I say most often is? I feel like my line I use most often probably is, I forgot what I was saying, or, huh? Or what? Yes, do we have more conversation? Or I shall play the finale song. The boss battle music. It has been 4 hours. I don't have anything scheduled for tomorrow, and I haven't started my next week's schedule yet. So I think we want to see next week. I think maybe if I have time, we could plan the 1K one to do that next Saturday, I think. Because I did plan to do a really long one, like next Saturday. Of like 1K. I feel like I need to promote that, because I don't really have ideas. I did want to do like a hear me out PowerPoint. Like, you know, hear me out. Because I just want to talk about characters I like. And then maybe like drawing, maybe karaoke, maybe some games. But it would depend. It depends. Because I think my parents are going out, and like if they are out, we could like schedule that time while they're out to like do horror games. Because like I'm not screaming while they're home, okay? I'm not doing that. Well, that's just death for everyone. Death for me, death for them. Muffin Mum does suck. I haven't caught up with the lore, but all I know is Muffin Mum sucks. Hey, horror games base. I did have Missile listed, but I feel like I'm more scared with like the 3D ones because I'm bad with 3D controls in the first place. And like not only am I bad with controls, like that's added fear. Being bad, like imagine if you were bad at running. That's kind of the same thing. Bad at controls, bad at like escaping death. It's like fight or flight, but your flight really sucks. Okay, I shall put on Lonely Starlight then. I do like this song as well that's playing right now. I really so badly want to play the Watashi wa star. Hi, watashi wa star, kira, watashi wa star. I do want to play the Iki route, but I really want to save the Iki route for after my exams. But my exams are so far away. It's still like 2 weeks. Well, exams start in a week and then they go for a week. But I just want to play Amnesia, you know? Oh, I do like how much my pigtails move. See, I'm getting distracted by literally everything ever. Ooh, I'm a baby and I'm having a tantrum. Okay. Do you guys have tantrums as a baby? I do remember I would like throw all my pillows off my bed and like strip the bed and like throw it on the floor and try and throw the mattress on the floor, but I was like too small and too not strong enough to actually do that. And like, I think that was like my main tantrum thing. That's like what I would do the most of. I would like cry on the floor a bit. I don't think I was that disruptive as a child, you know. I do remember one really sneaky thing I did as a kid though. Like I knew my mum would keep her change in a jar on top of a cabinet. And then I just took some money from it. And I was like, Mom, I found some money. She's like, okay, you can keep it. I was like, oh! And then I came back like, Mom, I found more money. And the money would just keep increasing more and more. And she'd be like, oh, you can keep it. And I came back and was like, oh, I have more money. And it was like 20 bucks this time. She's like, where are you finding this? And then I had like moved her jar with the money onto the floor. So I was like, it's just right here on the floor. Can I have it? And she was like, no. But I got away with getting like 4 bucks out of her. So pocket money was also weird as a kid. I remember I got like $2 a week. And I remember I got to $73. And I was so proud of myself. Like that was so much time. That'd be like 30 weeks, right? That's like half a year, more than half a year. And then I went to the zoo and I bought a meerkat plushie. Because I wanted that meerkat. I was super insane about meerkats back then. That was my favorite animal. I like them more than cats. And I don't know, I thought they were cute how they just stood up. And like took turns watching over everything. I thought that was cute. Like protect each other. But then I hear they like fight a lot and blah 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 blah. So I was like, oh, maybe you're not as cool as I thought you were. But yeah. What were your guys' favorite zoo animals? I never really saw the appeal of elephants though. But I feel like when I think of a zoo, I think of elephants and giraffes first. And maybe koalas. Do you like the crunch? ASMR. I see. Also red pandas. Red pandas are pandas, right? Well, they're both bears, but I do remember I liked red pandas a lot. I don't know if it's because I liked them, but I feel like my friend liked them a lot. And then I was like, You know, I'm gonna steal that because I could not be an original child. I had to steal someone else's favorite. And I got in trouble in high school for like copying a friend's ideas, and I got like a 0 on that part of the exam. Not exam, but like project. It was like a creative project. I still got like 70% overall, so like good job me. But it was a stolen idea, but like I was so sad. I was so sad. See, I love how all my memories and all my stories are from high school, because I'm trying to think like, what have I done in uni? Like, I was talking to my friend and I was like, uni is surprisingly boring. I thought it would be like, go out there, meet cool people, do cool activities. And like, you know, beautiful uni romance like in the TV shows. No, you go there, you realize your teammates are incompetent. And then you go home disappointed. And we even talked about how for like group work, when people don't work, we have to like message them like, hi, update. And like that last time I had a group work, I hadn't met my group members until the day of the presentation. And they were like, oh, you're in my group? And I looked at him like, yeah? Because I had never seen this guy in my life. We did do a Zoom call once. Because I was like, okay, we have to do something. We have to like talk at least together. Okay, I probably shouldn't have started the music too early, but I was like, we have to do something, you know? We could at least Zoom meet. And then none of them turned their cameras on. And then we read through our script once, and they're like, okay, well, we'll go now. Like, there are so many things to fix. You were speaking too fast. You stumbled over your words. That doesn't even make sense. You're not going to fix that. And then they just went home, and I was like, oh, well. Hopefully we'll do okay with final. I genuinely expected for us to do, like, get 50%. But we got, like, 80, so I'm like, wow. Wow. How? Like, on the rubric, they didn't have, like, eye contact or anything as part of the rubric, which is kind of interesting. So, like, we didn't actually need public speaking skills to present this. So we all just stared our script the whole time and read and still did really well. So, like, oh, that's kind of a dumb rubric, you know? That's kind of a dumb rubric. But, yeah, I'll stop babbling. I guess we can end then, my tomodachi. If you have no more conversation, no more burning questions. I always use that phrase, burning questions, because I'm running out of questions and phrases and blah. Maybe I'll play the Mother Goose Una again as we end then. Okay, I'm getting the song up. But yes, okay. Bye, minna. Farewell, my tomodachi. I will make sure the schedule will come out on time this week. It's always been like a bit late because I always forget about it. It always comes out like last minute Sunday. You know, it will in fact come out last minute Sunday, but like maybe not Monday. You know, maybe it's like 2 hours before the usual. You know, maybe I'm getting good with my schedule. Okay, anyway, bye. Thank you, Minna. Thank you for coming. I will see you next time. Bye. Oh yeah, I dreamed. I have to tell you about my dream real quick because it was stupid. I dreamed that the environment was dying and I could save the environment by tuning, like vocal tuning, like editing the pitch for bushes. So I was tuning the bushes. And then I was blowing up people in boats, rich people. But anyway, thank you, Minna. Bye.